26 years old and I've never dated in my life. This video is going to be a lot of different rants and thoughts that come up to my mind with this topic, so if you are like, oh my god, this is all over the place, jumping from one topic to another, yeah, I'm aware of that, but that's just how I am. Why I have never dated anyone? Ever since I was like, what, middle schooler, I think, like that's around the age, like maybe when you're 14, 15, that people start to asking you questions like, do you have boyfriend? Even though sometimes they are not ashamed to start asking even sooner. And yeah, I always found that question like super annoying. Like in middle school, people ask, do you have crush? Like, are you into someone? And I was always like, what the hell am I supposed to say? Like, literally, there's no one around that I could have crush on. I don't understand what you see in these boys or like what's going on here, but I was always looking at them like, yeah, I don't have a crush. I know it's hard to believe, but never in my life I had a crush on a boy. I once wanted to, like, how to say, like my friend was asking me my ideal type of a boy, and I was like, damn it, I don't know what my ideal type is. Like, so I was like thinking of this actor Aaron Johnson when he was younger, and I was like, damn, he's cute, so I would describe him. And yeah, that was like the most that I could make up some kind of crush, I guess. Yeah, like people would make you feel like this kind of pressure, you know, to get into relationship, and like it seemed like some girls are even desperate to be in a relationship by certain age. Like it would be like, oh my god, I'm 15, I have never had boyfriend. Like they would think like that, and I would look at it like, you okay? Like, chill, you have all the time, okay, you're so young. And yeah, I just did not get it. Like, it's okay, I guess, if you like, you do you, but that's not me, okay? And if you would tell someone like, I don't have a boyfriend, they would start like this kind of like pity or something, like, oh my god, you will find someone, me. Like, I don't need this pity from you. Like, keep that bullshit away from me. I don't envy you, like, nothing. Like, I am kind of like maybe sad for you, like that you have to be with someone. Like, I don't know, like this is how I was feeling always. I was like, I don't get it. What is going on? The boys and men, they gave me ick, and they still kind of do. So, and I never seen like a benefits of the relationship. Like, I'm the kind of person that really likes to be alone and like my own time, and like do my stuff according to me and like how I'm used to it. And yeah, like someone would say like, oh my god, aren't you lonely? But being alone doesn't equal to being lonely. And I still have friends and my sister, and yeah, like, I don't know, if I would not have a sister, maybe this would be a whole different video, but having a really good relationship with my sister is like the best thing that could happen in my life, because thanks to her I never feel alone. And she thinks the same way as I do, so we kind of like, we have similar opinions about this, so we can talk shit together. I grew up ugly. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that, you know, because I always felt like I'm ugly because some people told that to me. But now that I, in retrospective, look at my pictures and stuff like that, like in some I look horrible, okay, but it was like because of the hair or like the clothes weren't the most beautiful, but like the face card, it wasn't that bad. Like, were these people jealous or what was going on? I don't get it. I guess they were, maybe. Yeah. So I grew up ugly, and also I always looked much younger than my age was. Like when I was 15, I think I looked like I was 10, like compared to my classmates. And yeah, like even people, you know, around me would tell me, like, would be shocked if I would tell them that I'm 15. So, and this goes throughout my life, like till this day. People guess my age to be 8 or more like years less than my actual age, so like it's kind of flattering, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I am happy with that because mentally I'm also not really feeling my age. So it's like it's good thing that my visual age is kind of representing how I also feel. So that's good, I guess. But back to the topic. I always hated like how people act like you can't be happy if you're not in a relationship. Especially like recently, I was changing this doctor, and she was like, what was the question, or what would make you happy or something, and I was like financial stability and like I don't know, like creating stuff, and she was like like she literally started pushing the idea that I'm never gonna be happy because I don't have a man. I was sitting there like, what the actual hell is going on here? I have to change this doctor because this is, whoa, like keep your opinions to yourself, lady, okay? Damn. And yeah, I really don't like this kind of like pushy people, you know, like that they think their own view of the world and like the idea of how you're supposed to live it is the right idea, and they don't seem to understand that other people could be happy living in a different way, which I don't know, it's kind of sad. Yeah, I also always notice a woman around me, and especially like, you know, patriarchy, and like in my country it's still like very strong. So I would say like a lot of women are like maids in in the house. Like you marry and you just cook and clean and do like mostly a lot of jobs. Like I know there are exceptions, but and I don't like that. Like I think it should be 50-50, or like if you really want to do it, it's okay, but you know, if you do not, then it should be like equal, right? Not that he lays on the couch and like drinks beer and you are supposed to like jump around him. Like no. Ugh. No. I refuse to live like that. I recently saw this article that there was a study that showed that women that are single tend to live longer and also be happier, and men that marry and live with a woman, they live longer and happier because of the woman. So I think it says a lot. I hope I will be able to find that study and like insert it here, but if I don't, then I'm sorry. I feel like people don't appreciate friendships enough, and like the platonic love between friends and family, and like I always hated like when a friend would found a boyfriend and suddenly they are their whole world and they forget about you. Like you were good for them till they didn't have anyone, but suddenly when they have, then it's like you don't exist, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, can we be still friends? What? And then these kind of people grow old and they have like you know, their kids grow old and everything, and they have nothing to do, and they also don't have friends, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have no one to go out with, and shit like that. Like, why do you have no one to go out with? Because you push them aside. You were like, okay, I'm fine with being with my family, but I think you should really like find some time for your friends too, you know. So yeah, like I don't like, I get them, you know, you want to be with anyways your like new family and stuff, but yeah, I actually don't get it. Like I think if you care, you find time. Then when you're old, you can have your bestie, and you can be old grandma's besties together and stuff. And what if your man dies early, and then you're really like lonely? Like, wouldn't you want a friend? Like, I mean, maybe as a grandma it's easier to make friends, I don't know, but I don't know how it will be with our generation, you know. And like you want that genuine friendship, you know, not the pity kind of friendship, like let's be friends because we have no one else to be friends with, you know. Like you want some kind of connections and like maybe have similar interests and stuff. Like that's the best kind of friendships, I think. I always felt like Jo from A Little Woman, and you know, that speech that she gave there, and like this whole feeling that this movie gives is like, this is how I've always felt. Like it's so heart-wrenching seeing people be like go, you know, marry this man and like forget about this family, like this is where you came from and you are forgetting about me, you know. Like if my sister would find some, like suddenly found someone, I don't know how would I take it. Like it's not like I'm jealous or like, I don't know, like it's weird, like it would tear my heart apart, you know, because she would maybe spend more time with him than me when we've been together 26 years old. Like what the hell, like you cannot do this to me. Like it's a different kind of sadness, you know. Like if you watch this movie and you relate to Joe, maybe you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it just hurts because like if you're the one that doesn't want to, you know, marry anyone or like get anyone, but everyone around you wants that, then you're suddenly like lonely. Yeah, that, like, that would crush me. But still at the same time, I would feel lonely and disappointed, but it would still not make me desperate enough to go into relationship just because for the sake of being in a relationship, you know, like just to avoid loneliness. Like I'm the type of person that would still maybe find a lot of different stuff to do. Like for example, one summer when I was young, I didn't go out for a month. Like we would watch series, movies, paint, and like maybe I would go for like a few minutes or like an hour, but yeah, like it didn't go anywhere and I was okay. So when the pandemic hit and everyone was like crying and stuff because they cannot go out, I was like, what is everyone talking about? I'm chilling. This is so this is so good. I love it. I don't have to, there is no pressure for me to go anywhere, and like it's actually expected for you to stay at home and socially distance yourself. Like that was great for me. Yeah, around that time I also found out that I am probably autistic. Like I've been researching and reading about this and everything for like 4 years, and I'm pretty convinced, but I cannot afford the diagnosis. And yeah, it kind of sucks when a friend says to you that you can be autistic when you are also masking in front of them. It's like I am always putting some kind of personality or a mask in front of people. Like it's not like that I want to do this, but it's like I know if I say certain stuff, then there will be some kind of confrontation, or like we have different views on some topics and I just don't like the conflicts. So I'm usually like, I'm not gonna say this even though this means a lot. And that's why it kind of sometimes hurts me, because like I love this kind of friends and friendships where I can be 100% myself, and that is probably me with my sister and then one other friend. And yeah, so yeah, I've been like that my whole life. So that also might be reason why I never dated anyone. And like, yeah, like I'm very honest and straightforward person, and I say like if I don't like something, and people sometimes they like, usually they don't like that. That's why I have to mask and be like and like rather not say anything, you know. Then suddenly everyone loves you and it's like that. I hate it. Like these opinions, like what I'm saying right now, like if I would say this around people from my family, oh boy, the lynching, like they would, the arguments would be endless. Yeah, like with the doctor. And so that's what I really don't like about society and like patriarchy and stuff like that. Like why are you forcing me to live a certain way? Like I think women shouldn't be just an accessory for a man. Like we are our own people and we deserve to do what we want to do. Just because you've never been in a relationship or with anyone, it does not mean you're not worthy, or that just because you have never been loved doesn't mean that you cannot love anyone or yourself, you know. Like self-love is very really important. And while you're single, I think that's the best time that you can find yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and like hobbies and everything. Like you have all the time to figure stuff. And I think that's really great. And when you love yourself, you are less likely to jump into toxic and abusive relationship, because that's a whole nother story. Like, I've seen that around me so much. And grooming, oh my gosh, when I was young, I seen that around me, and the classmates from, yeah, nah. It's not a flex that you have a boyfriend because you are 15 and he's 25. Maybe they probably realize that now, but back then, like, I would see that as a 15-year-old, and I did not understand how can they not see it. Like, what is going on here? Maybe I was like self-aware very, very soon because of all the trauma from childhood and stuff like that. So yeah, that's another part, you know. Maybe that's also why I've never been in a relationship, because of the trauma. And like I don't trust men, I don't trust people, you know. That's my problem. I don't trust people. Like, it's very hard for me to find someone that I would trust, and especially men. Like, I don't trust them at all. I've never had even like a male friend, I think. Because usually when I try to befriend, like, you know, someone would write me on Instagram and we would just casually talk, and I was like, oh my god, like, we like the same stuff, and I was like happy, you know. But I wasn't like giving him anything like that I want to date him or anything. But these men, they expect something from you. Like, they always write with you just because they think that there is going to be something more like this, you know, from that conversation. And yeah, maybe it's also my Gemini nature. And yeah, I would talk like I normally talk, and like make fun comments and stuff, because like that's me. Like, if I think of something funny, I say it. It's not like I'm trying to flirt with you, but they would maybe think that I'm trying to flirt with them because I'm funny, witty, and like write back to them, or like I'm being nice. But that doesn't mean I want you. So yeah, I get disappointed like this a lot of times. So I usually just don't write back to the man. And if they are starting to give me those vibes, then I'm just like, I'm gonna distance myself and maybe block them. So yeah, I don't like that. Like, why can't we be friends? What? Why do they have to objectify us so much? I hate that so much. It's so funny to me how some people would be like, so just go on a date and like stuff like that. But like, who am I supposed to go on a date with? Like, I look around and I'm like, there's nothing. The crush market is empty. There's nothing, okay? And even if someone would be maybe like physically like appealing to me, then we have nothing in common. Like, the personality is then what? What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't find men attractive at all. Like, I always look at them and like, just like, why don't you put effort? So that's when I sometimes see a man that puts effort, and I'm like, but it's like maybe my just appreciation for aesthetics, you know. It's like I don't want to get involved with them. So yeah, I know that not all men are bad and stuff like that and blah blah blah, but yeah, I just don't like them and don't trust them. And yeah, you know, and sometimes someone would say opposites attract, but I've seen that with my parents and people around me, and that's like the biggest bullshit that you could say to anyone. Like, what, you are physically attracted to one another and you're like, opposites attract, but then the physical attraction will fall off after some time and you have nothing to talk about, nothing in common. Like, you want to go hike and they want to be couch potato and watch movies. Like, this is not gonna work in the span of time. Like, sorry to break it to you, but if it is, then I admire you and I'm like, wow, you both have like a big respect for each other to, you know, join being couch potato and join going on hike. But some people are like, I really don't want to go do sports, you know. And if they are really like that, then with someone that is very very sporty their whole life, there's gonna be some clash, I think, you know. I just cannot be bothered to get into relationship. Like, I hate drama. I love being like chill and like peace, like just enjoying my solitude, enjoying my time, doing what I like, what I want. I love that. When I was a kid, my number one wish always was I want peace. So, trauma. Ooh. But me saying I don't want a relationship does not mean that don't want love, or like the platonic love especially, or like I don't want to connect with people. Like, I would love to make more friends, but something about me, I don't know, maybe it's the autism. I'm always like, even if I find someone and we have something in common, eventually I find out that their whole way of thinking is totally different than mine, and then I'm start to kind of distance myself, and it's like, well, then like I want some, like, a real friendship that is like we really connect and on a deeper levels, and not just like the basic stuff like, oh my god, you like this music too, yeah, me too, and then it's like that's all. you know and before you start writing in the comments that I'm aromantic or asexual or something like that, like, I researched and looked into this a lot, and I thought that for some time, but recently I discovered some stuff about myself, and I wouldn't say I am aromantic or asexual. So yeah, surprise surprise, I do find women more attractive than men, and yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I live in a homophobic country and have homophobic parents, and yeah, I still don't feel like finding out, and it also feels like, I don't know, like it feels weird for me to just go and look on the dating sites and just go on a date for the experience, like I'm the kind of the person that is all or nothing, and yeah, like maybe I would really like them, and then I don't know, like some part of me is scared of that, like being consumed by relationship and being the thing that I always hated and stuff like that. And I know I'm allowed to be loved and love someone, but yeah, right now I am happy being single. So yeah, like especially here, like as I said, even just friends, it's so hard to find for me to find even the friends that I would connect with. And I think like in a relationship the connection must be like 100%, and there has to be also attraction, and like that seems impossible, like damn. But at the same time I feel like if I meet someone or spot someone that I would like really like, I would like make the first step and like try to connect with them. But I haven't seen anyone like that, and when I saw someone like that I was like, damn, they live on the other part of the world. And like I know the long distance is kind of like a thing, but yeah, like right now in my life I crave the most the financial stability, because I might not look like it, but we are struggling. So that would put the weight off my shoulder, and once I would be financially stable, maybe I could think about stuff like that. So yeah, but don't let other people tell you that you are not happy and that you cannot be happy because you're single. Being single is okay and can be fun too. You have a lot of time to spend on yourself, on your friends and family. You can read books, watch movies, series, get into new hobbies, crafting, sewing, crocheting, listening to music obsessively. I don't know what else. Journaling, writing, like write a book, reading, educating yourself, starting a business, some sports, like getting fit, like so much to do. Like sometimes I feel like a day doesn't have enough hours for the stuff I want to do, which sucks. That's also another reason why I cannot get into relationship. Like I really am the kind of person like that always finds something to do. So yeah, the only time that someone could join me is when I'm watching something and they could like sit next to me. That's when I have time. So So yeah, I would end it like that a relationship shouldn't be a need, it should be a want. Like if it's something you really want and you're happy, then I'm rooting for you, I'm happy for you. Like I don't, as I said, I don't feel any envy or anything. Like you do you, be happy. But if it's not something you feel and you don't want, then just don't. Be yourself, be happy, enjoy your time. And yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, and thank you so much for listening to me ranting. And yeah, hope to see you in another one. Bye!